Hey there people, it's Fresh Mark sent another fresh review, aka Zest for Life. Today I'll be reviewing 5 fragrances that make an impression. These are fragrances that as soon as you walk in the room, you'll be remembered as someone fresh, vibrant, professional, easy to work with, all through these scents, because these are mass appealing scents. These are great for business interviews, semi-formal interviews, sort casual meet, but you're talking a little bit about networking and the like. So these are fragrances that will make an impression, a long-lasting impression, that you know what you're talking about with fragrances and you know how to use them for the moment. So let's get into these 5 fragrances that make an impression. With the most formal, let's start with the most formal out of all of them. When you really want to make an impression in a business formal setting, Dior Homme Intense EDP. Some people have said that it suffers from reformulation issues. That means that it doesn't last as long. I am here to say that that is not the case. Dior does not suffer from reformulation issues. It is the same beautiful, waxy, powdery iris with a sweet ambrette note, which is musk mallow. That's what makes it so sweet and alluring with the iris. There's a nice bit of cedar in the base, not enough to be spicy, let's say, but more aromatic, like caraway, and it has some freshness, almost like that minty spiciness that cedar has, without overbearing the iris. So it's generally a cloudy, sweet vanilla, cacao, slightly spiced like caraway, cedar, with some freshy mintiness in the base from that same wood of cedar wood. And the ambrette musk mallow note keeps it effervescent, sweet, powdery, light, and very nice with a suit, because it has a very soft unisex appeal. So definitely recommend that for the formal business. The next one is Why Odor Perfume. Now this is another big bottle buy, because this is great for the semi-formal interview. If you're just going in, just handing in a CV. I know it's old school, it's something that I like to do. Not that many people just take in CVs, but I think it's a good practice to introduce yourself. Maybe if you can hand in a CV, then make a post online, so you're double introduced and you're really making effort. So if I was just going in, this has a airy minty geranium, has very nice pear-like bergamot with a musk note, very soft and mass appealing as well, so nothing too offensive, but very fresh, clean, zesty and airy, with that sage note that creates a aromatic, slightly herbal middle feel to it. And the amberwood keeps it soft, resinous with the musk. So ambroxan, musk and amberwood keep it soft and resinous, and in the top note it opens with a burst of pear-like bergamot, and the minty geranium and sage keep it fresh along the way. So it's a very fresh, sweet musk for summer and spring, but it's great for formal wear. You can wear it formal wear in summer, and semi-casual, semi-formal wear, let's say. The next one is pretty much on par with the last one in formality, but it has a very clean note. It mixes fresh green natural notes of juniper branch with very clean musky notes of ambroxan, sweet airy patchouli, woody patchouli, and what is the last note? It's just musk actually. Prada Luna Rossa Sport. This is very fresh green. It goes in a more green, airy and sweet direction. I do like the juxtaposition of bergamot and frankincense in the base, which I didn't mention earlier. Frankincense in the base keeps it slightly more resinous, but this is more airy and sweet, and it doesn't have as much fire, but it's a clean go-to scent in the office, I'd say, because it has a refreshing zing about juxtaposition between the green natural notes and the synthetic ambroxan, done very well in an exemplary use of synthetic and natural ingredients in this one to create something sweet, musky, airy, fresh. and generally alluring. Just a touch of lavender in here to create that powdery effect, but don't be fooled, this is not Dior Sauvage, because as lavender and ambroxan is a completely different thing, and it's worth trying in stores. Prada Luna Rossa Sport. This is a eau de toilette, so you know. So it actually lasts for about 7 hours, about 6 to 7 hours. So quite good lasting power for eau de toilette, and the sillage is about mid-range for about 3 hours. So definitely enough for a business interview. Now, when you want to show some richness, that you know what you're talking about with perfume, some luxury, that you are coming from a point of view where you know what you're talking about, and you know what the situation calls for. However, you don't want to pull out a suit, but you just want to introduce yourself in a luxurious place like Harrods and the like. When I was handing out CV, or trying to, in Harrods, they don't actually take CVs, but I had a good talk about fragrance. I was letting people know I know about fragrance by wearing Mansera Cedrat Boise. Everybody knows in the Harrods department that this is a bestseller from the Mansera line, because it's citrus fruity. It's like Creed Aventus, but it's different. It has none of the, it does have a touch of jasmine, but not enough to be like Creed Aventus with the ambroxan mix. It cuts the middle out of ambroxan and jasmine too much, and fills it with a burst of fruitiness in the top note. Mixed fruit, peach, mandarin, pineapple. You get a mandarin and pineapple mix, which is very fresh in here, and this is just luxurious, woody, and juicy. So I'd heavily recommend it if you want to make an impression and let people know you know what you're talking about when it comes to fragrances. The last one is very cool, fresh oud blue notes by Mansera. This is the sweetest, most informal, but it has a very casual holiday vibe with it, and I love the driftwood note with the mixed blue fruity notes, almost like tutti fruity, raspberry, blue notes with some smooth sandalwood and leather, touch of yellow florals of Yang Lang to make it perfect. Let me know what you think in this comment section about oud blue notes and all these perfumes. Take care, stay free, and stay fresh.